So I found the little short ones. I did a search on Google Lens. They're 4 GB each. So I pulled these chews. These chews work in that slot set up there. Everything else doesn't work. Alright, so I couldn't get these to work. Google Lens says they're 4 each. I didn't get the beeping RAM error, but it never ever booted to a screen. So I put the other ones, which are 2 each. So there were 16 in here, so we got another 4, hopefully. I'm gonna need to get into here, and let's see. I guess we'll go F2, probably. I'm gonna see if we can get into this drive here. Otherwise, I need to boot from the stick. Basically, I've got. Oh man, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, it's a media server. Finally booted into the screen. It 20 gigabytes. All right. Let's see. We should go over here to our boot options. Okay, boot option 1. Boot option 2, USB flash. I need to go to the plus or minus to change it. That doesn't work, does it? Ooh, look at that. It booted right away. Enter e-boot option. I don't need to let me do anything though. I ain't got no mouse. I hit enter, it didn't do anything. I hit enter again and it did something. And we got errors. I don't know if it's gonna work. Boy, this thing's booting fast. Wow. Super duper fast. Like, I can't believe that how fast it could possibly be compared to how bad this thing was earlier. Wow. This is cool. So this would be one hell of a media server, because I know that those drives are like 4 terabyte. Your system has multiple network interfaces. Choose the one to use as a primary network interface during installation. If possible, the first connected network interface found has been selected. I don't know which. Probably that one, the Intel, because the other ones are the controller. There's a card. ENOS 1. I gotta go look at the back. So these are the other ones. And that says 1 and 2. I would guess that that's what it is. All right. Let's see if it works. Cool. Yeah. Okay. The domain name is part of your internet address to the right of your host name. In.com. If you're setting up a home network, you can make something up, but make sure you use the same domain name on all your computers. Alright, we'll configure the clock. Okay. I think what we're saying about this is like it really runs fast. Alright, so we get a partition, whatever, I don't know what we gotta do. And the machine's firmware has started the installer in UEFI, but it looks like there may be existing operating systems already installed using BIOS compatibility mode. If you continue to install Debian in UEFI mode, it might be difficult to reboot the machine into any BIOS mode operating systems later. Wish to install a UEFI. Don't care about the ability to boot one of the existing systems. You may have the option to force that here. If you wish to keep an option to boot an existing system, you should choose not to force UEFI installation here. Force? I don't know what they really mean by that. Boy, this is complicated. So we're on a 4 terabyte. We did 2 4 terabytes. We've got a Samsung SSD, an 830. I don't think we want anything on these terabyte drives. Strange. The Dell server, it had everything on a virtual deal. And there was also, like, basically no separate drive. Because this has got a boot drive, and then these other two, so I'm not really sure how they had this thing set up. I probably should have actually did it to those, but they're not grouped together, so you need to configure a RAID or something. I don't know if that's how they had it. I would think so, because they're 4 terabytes, pretty big. It's definitely fast. So hopefully I did it right. If not, whatever, you know. There wasn't anything on here before that I could have done anything with. Alright, we're in this screen here. Please select the archive mirror. I guess. I used to know which one was good. There's a... yeah, I think it's this one. Anyway. If you need to use HTTP proxy, enter the proxy information here. Otherwise, leave this blank. Proxy information should be given in the standard format of HTTP. Okay. Over my head again. I'm just a dumb guy on here playing computers. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, what do we got now? Grub, bootloader. One thing I do know about this thing, it does not have proper cooling. The card in the back gets really hot, and there's only one fan right in the front there. It's like, whoa, I need these other computers, there'd be tons of fans. I think this does have a graphic user interface, but I could be wrong. So I'm not sure what we're waiting on at this point. That is really quick to boot. Let's see what happens. It shouldn't boot from the stick. But I might have to remove it for it to boot. So this kind of computer is a little bit more, I don't know, I can understand it a little bit more than these ones, but I appreciate the way these ones actually work a little bit better than this now already. I think we can pull this out of here. Okay, Open Media Vault, Sandworm, ham radio hack, copyright. To manage the system, visit Open Media Vault Workbench. By default, the Workbench administrator account has the username admin and password Open Media Vault. It's recommended that you change the password for this account within. Okay. I don't know how to log into this thing. It says by default the Workbench administrator account has the username admin and password open media vault, but it's saying MRadio hack login, and none of this stuff works. Well, this is silly. Their password don't work. None of this crap works. I just wasted a whole lot of time installing that thing, and I don't know why I can't get it to work. So, that's it for me.